the ads have taken the next step in their evolution. They have taken human form. Ads are among us. They could be your friend, your gardener. The ads are trying to wipe us out. The question is, how?
There are 4 main reasons that I don't use ads in my videos. The first reason is that I don't find advertisements to be consistent with minimalism. And what I mean by that is I think it just seems a little bit weird for me to be like, hey, you should own less things. We should reject the consumerist mentality. But also I'm using advertisements to get money. So buy that, or, you know, that's just, yeah, buy, oh yeah. The second reason that I don't use ads in my videos is that I can't control what those advertisements would be. So even if I was fine with having minimalism videos with ads, even if I didn't think that was inconsistent, I still couldn't control what type of advertisements you would see. So sometimes I'll watch a video and the video is perfectly fine, innocuous, maybe I'm watching with my kids, and suddenly there's an advertisement that's just like terribly offensive or disgusting, or like for a horror movie often, and I hate that. I hate it.
Whoa! Now I got a full team. Yeah! Yeah!
Liquid Slam!
Liquid Slam!
Oh!
Now this doesn't mean that I think everyone should not be allowed to use ads, or that all minimalists are terrible minimalists if they use ads on their videos. Of course, anyone can do whatever they want. This is just my opinion. This is just how I feel about it. And up until now, these were kind of the main reasons that I haven't used ads on my videos. But now there's a third reason, and that is the adpocalypse. Now, if you haven't heard of what the adpocalypse is, it's basically what's been going on YouTube lately, that YouTube has really been kind of coming down on videos that have anything that is even remotely offensive or controversial or not completely 100% G, I guess? I don't know. Even stuff that is G, in my opinion, is still getting the hammer. And there's a whole backstory and reason behind all this. I'm not going to get into the whole history of it right now. Basically, all you need to know is that videos like the one where I said school is prison are no longer ad-friendly or worthy to get ads. So YouTube, Google, will take those ads away and say, sorry, you get no money for this video. And that, my friends, is a very big problem on YouTube. You see, you'll notice if you watch my video about school being prison that I don't swear in it. I don't say anything offensive. I don't attack minorities, or like, I don't know, do any of the anti-PC things that are so terrible. But it still wouldn't be advertiser friendly. You pretty much can't say anything that I don't know. I really don't know how to compare this. If you watch videos of people talking about the videos that they have had taken monetization away, you will be blown away by the things, just the keywords, or you can't talk about religion. I don't even know if you can talk about politics. Like, it's insane.
This was our attempt at making a brand-friendly video. That video was almost completely demonetized. So why? Because I put Christian in the title.
So now YouTubers who have been relying on advertisements are facing a problem. The question is, do we tailor what our videos say and try to please advertisers, or whatever Google decides is advertiser friendly? Do we change what our videos, the content of our videos and what we're saying, or do we let go of ads and move on to other forms of revenue? I mean, I think we can all agree that one of the beauties of YouTube is that it's free for anyone who has access to the internet. So you don't have to pay to watch these videos. But I think we can also agree that content creators who spend a lot of time and energy and money into creating videos also deserve to have a way to be compensated for that. And up until now, using advertisements was a viable option. But it's not so viable anymore. Now we're running into some problems here.
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, help you buy things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome.
Now, normally I don't talk about these types of things on my channel because I want my channel to be focused on things that you can do in your daily life to improve yourself and to improve the world around you. So I don't talk a lot about politics. Not that I don't think that's important. That's just not the focus of my channel. But this is something that I think is happening on a macro and a micro level. So yes, it's kind of a political, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, thing that's going on, right? It's bigger than us as individuals, but I think there's also something we can do as individuals, because we can make the choice. We can make the choice to keep using advertisements. We can make the choice to remove them altogether and use crowdfunding like Patreon. And I'm not trying to tell anyone what they have to do, obviously. I hate that we always have to keep saying that, but I feel like if you don't, everyone's like, oh, who are you to say blah? No. Do whatever you want. If you want to keep using advertisements and not be able to say everything that you want to say, that's fine. That's up to you. But we have to ask ourselves, this is one of the things that I want us to think about in everything in life, is what type of world do we want to see, and are we living that out, right? The famous unquote, who supposedly said it but didn't? Gandhi or something? I don't know. Be the change that you want to see in the world. I love that. It's like so good, right? Be the change. So do we want to live in a world, number one, full of advertisements where you're getting ads everywhere? I know I don't, so that's why I don't use them anyways. But not only that, do you now want to live in a world where you can only say what YouTube says you can say? Because yes, I think you deserve to be compensated for your videos. So if you want to get money, if you want to get that ad revenue, you're no longer allowed to speak your mind, really, fully. And I think that's a dangerous place to be. And honestly, I think that this is kind of terrifying, because the internet is supposed to be a place for free ideas, right? At least that's what I would want it to be. And I would think that most people would want that we have access to all these different ideas, different thoughts and opinions, and we can go to the internet and places like YouTube to hear what other people really think and really feel. And it's that genuineness that we lack from regular media, right? You can't go on, just watch TV and get actual people like this just talking and spewing out their ideas. You can't get that. And when I watch someone's video on YouTube, I want to hear it all, even if it's something that makes me uncomfortable, even if something that it might be a little bit more controversial or even offensive. I want to hear their genuine thoughts and opinions. I want that realness. I want that raw experience. And I want my audience to get the same thing. If I think school is prison, I'm going to say it. You know, and I don't use advertisements on my video, but so at this point now, with YouTube's like new way of doing things, who knows of my videos what would be deemed worthy of having ads or not? I have no clue. And that's one thing that I love about not using ads, is now I don't have to rely on YouTube for that, right? So that's why I use Patreon, and I say if you can afford to and really get value out of my videos, maybe you can consider supporting me. And this is not an ad for Patreon. That's not why I'm making this video. But I'm just saying that it's a really good option rather than using ads.
Ads promise us things. Ads are perfect. But make no mistake, all ads lie. And all ads deceive.
So, I don't know, I guess I just want to open up the floor. What do you guys think? Do you think that we should continue to use ads, and maybe it's not a big deal to just change our language a little bit or something like that? Or do you think it would be better to not use ads and go the routes of things like Patreon and those sort of like crowdfunding ways of doing things? To me, that makes more sense. That's a better world, I think, where people just pay to support the people that they enjoy watching and that they get value from, rather than relying on advertisers and advertisements. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, keep it simple, question everything, and stay radical.
Please use this song in your commercial. Please use this song in your commercial. I need money.
Stop dreading life and start avoiding it with our product or service. Brand, give us your money and we'll give you a temporary distraction from your meaningless life.